Hello everyone. In this video, we are going to discuss about how to design three-phase asynchronous wind turbine generator to plot wind speed and output power of simple turbine model. This example shows an inductor machine used as a wind turbine generator. Here, these are the things we are going to construct. This one it's a wind speed profile. In this block, we can see the output of this sine wave. This sine type determines the computational technique used. The parameters in the two types of related here. It's a sample per period and a number of offset samples. Here, this sine type is a time based one. Another option you can choose sample based. Here in this example, it's a sine type parameter, sine type time based is profile is used here. This amplitude of 25 and the frequency is pi by 60. And you can then next block is this wind speed applied to this simple turbine block. Here the power is calculated. Here the output of this block is simple power. Here what is the power? That is a 150 E3 value, that is cut in speed 3, the rated output speed 12 and cutoff speed is 23. Here this simple turbine mask, this function implements a simple power versus wind speed characteristic to represent a wind turbine here. And the next blocks, the applied block is a machine mechanical power. There is a this block supplies a specified power to a power to a machine. It is connected with this synchronous machine squirrel gauge. This is a fundamental one. Here this port R and C should be connected to the R and C ports of this machine. The machine inertia can be entered directly or calculated by using this formula here. Here itself you can set the values, parameter values in main settings. In the input sine power conversion is a generator. Generator or motor you can choose. In this example we are choosing generator. The rated apparent power is S rated and rated electrical frequency is F rated in terms of here voltage ampere, and the number of poles per is 2. There is a PS input unit is SI and peak torque to rated torque ratio. Similarly, in this synchronous machine squirrel gauge in fundamental, in here also these are all the things. Let's say squirrel gauge is a single gauge. That's a fundamental one. If you developed this model, you can use double squirrel gauge model. Also, you can set this impedance value and the saturation and variables values. Here, how you can get this machine mechanical power system power? Don't search any library browser here. For example, you double click in this model, just you type machine mechanical power. It's all coming here. Now based on that you can choose. Here also you can give the rated apparent power directly. In this manner you can see your model, see your block. For example, similarly asynchronous machine squirrel gauge, where it is available here. Don't confuse with where is the block available now. Just is you can asynchronous machine squirrel gauge, asynchronous machine SI units. Based on that, in this model can get. Otherwise, and one more option, just you select, go to library link. In this library link, here where is the library, it shows it's a WE library, electromechanical asynchronous. How to go, get this block in command window? Just simply you type WE underscore library. Here these are all the things, these are all the blocks under this library. You can get this model. This is an induction machine wound rotor model, and another one is a induction machine single phase model. Here in this model, just you can change this name. Don't confuse with this one. Here this is induction machine wound rotor model. Here the induction machine squirrel gauge model. These are two blocks are there. Based on your application you can choose. Similarly, with this simple turbine block, converts this wind speed to turbine output power, simple output power versus to plot a output power versus wind speed characterization When the wind power is below the cut-in speed or above the cut-out speed, the machine generates zero real power. Then the machine always consumes reactive power here. Then this reactive components block, this reactive compensation block, it used to offsets the machine reactive power requirement. This is a local load. This local load consumes 75 kilowatts. The local load consumes 75 kilowatts. It depends upon your model. You can choose. You can get this model. For example, 90 kilowatts or 100 kilowatts. You may change for this local load. Then the infeed from the power grid meets any wind turbine generate shortfall when the generator produces the more than 75 kilowatts. This excess power is exported to the grid. These are the important point here. Then this reactive power compensator is dimensioned to supply 90 kVR when a 440 volt face to face voltage is applied to the across these terminals. Just you can see how we can plot this wind speed and output power. Simply we click on this generated auto generated code by this Simulink model. Yeah, now its output is coming. This plot shows the input wind speed and the output power of the simple turbine block model. The output power of simple turbine is characterized with this time versus power output in terms of kilowatts. It's a wind speed profile, time versus wind speed. Also, we can see the code. It's generated by this code is to plot simulation result from this WASM generator example model. Itself we can make this change. We can analyze this model. Similarly, the simulation result with SSC Explore. This excessively explore at ASM measurement at block 1, that's a PU input and output. Here input and output block, you can both of the values, both of the input and output you are seeing here. This is a separate one, PU input and PU output at this ASM measurement stage 1, and this is a stage 2 asynchronous machine squirrel gauge fundamental block outputs models. It's at the stage N1 and N2. All the values you can analyze. Similarly, delta connected machine. Already you know very well what is a delta connection machine, and this delta connection type. This delta connection is preferred. This is the next one. These are delta connected. Load this a splitter. Here is one more important point about this phase permute. That is a delta connected system. It's a delta connected three-phase system. It is a delta connection is preferred where the equipment needs high running torque. So that we are incorporated here this delta connected machine. This delta connection machine means the phase permute sequences between 123 and 231. Also, we can say give the values here. The delta connected system is an arrangement of these three of same or different phase components. It is also called as the mesh connection. We can see the output with this phase splitter. That is a delta connected machine output. Is a 0.123. That is a same connection, same phase components values. That is a V1 and V2. Here itself we can unzoom this one, unzoom values. You can get this voltage in terms of voltage versus time, and this electrical reference at 0.2 voltage reference, and this is infeed power grid, infeed from power grid values, and V impedance and local load. This is Y impedance value and mechanical power, machine mechanical power in terms of SI unit. And this is a reactive compensation, that is a delta XABC values, delta impedance, this is a phase permute. Here itself you can see the reactive compensation value. Just you zoom it, you can see with your all this model we posted all the posted videos contains the Simulink model, kindly use for educational purpose. It is the link will be available in my description box in my YouTube channel. Overall, watching this video, kindly like and share and subscribe my channel. Please support us. Thanks for watching. Thank you.